Yo, what is up, YouTube? This is Gootets here. In today's video, I have a brand new life story. You guys loved the last one, so here's another one. And before I get started on this video, I would like to credit someone who played a big part in making this video. I want to thank Delusion for recording some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay for me that you guys are seeing right now. He does pretty bad in the beginning, but towards the end of the gameplay, he actually does pretty well and gets first place in the free-for-all. So, thanks to him for providing me some very good Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. And the reason why I'm not recording my own, like I said in the last video, is because I don't have Modern Warfare 2 or a last-gen system even. So, yeah, that's why I asked him to do that. And let's get into the story. So I'm pretty sure this happened when I was either 12 or 13 years old, I can't forget. I know it was during the summer because the summer is the kind of time I do this kind of stuff. And I'm just going to explain sort of the craziest day of my life from the beginning to the end. So during the beginning, I'm kind of bored. It's sort of like 10 a.m. like in the morning, like I don't really know what I'm going to do with my day yet. So I call up a friend and he comes over to my house and we like chill and like play video games for a little bit. And then he calls up like one of his friends that happens to be a girl, and they say, okay, that we're gonna meet them at like Burger King like later that day, like for lunch, just like to talk to them and stuff and maybe like hang out for the rest of the day. So once we get there, it's literally the most awkward thing ever. It's basically just me and my friend and these two girls. Like one of them I know really well, but one of them I don't know that well. They're both like decently looking, but that has nothing to do with the story. It was like so awkward. I mean, I'm not even kidding. We were literally there for like 5 hours, and like that one girl I didn't know, she did something that was really weird and kind of ticked me off. So basically, when we were just like sitting at our table, she would individually call each one of us up to go talk to her in private. And I bet she was just like shit talking everyone else like in our conversation. I think she was trying to start drama or something. I didn't really know her that well, so I couldn't say for sure. Like, I'm not giving names or anything here, but that's kind of what happened. Like, I really don't like it when people do that, you know? They just like, for example, let's say like someone's talking about relationship, and like the another person says, "Oh, you're too good for her," and then that same person goes talk to that girl, and she says to the girl, "Oh, you're too good for her." And like, you get what I'm saying here? They're just trying to start drama and stuff. So that's kind of the best way to explain that. And then once we finally leave there, we were there for like such a long time. It was like literally the weirdest thing ever. We go over to my house, like, actually I'm just starting to remember now, something really funny happened when we were heading back to my house too. So that one girl, the same girl that was trying to start the drama, was like talking to us, but she was like walking backwards on the way back home, and she was walking low, and she literally like bashed her head like right into a mailbox, and we all just like kind of started laughing. Like, I did feel sorry for her kind of, but I mean the way she did it was like really funny. And then another fail happened like 2 seconds later. I get on my skateboard, like I brought my skateboard, and then I run to a curb and fall off. So yeah, 2 fails in a time of 2 minutes. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? Anyway, like once we get back at my house, we have really no idea what to do. So the two girls just like talk to each other, and we're just like playing games and stuff. It's literally like the middle of the summer, and none of us have like anything to do, so we don't really have anything better to do anyway. Like, that's kind of the best way to explain it. There wasn't much food in our house, hence why we have to go out every single time we wanted to get food, because there wasn't a whole lot of food at my house because, I don't know, we just hadn't gone to the grocery store for a while. And then we do that until like dinner time. And I think when it's like 5 o'clock, we go over to that other girl's house. Yeah, I'm not giving names. I guess I could give code names. That would be fun. That would be kind of ruin the point. And I'd probably forget whose code name was that anyway. Anyway, we go over to the other girl's house. Not the girl who was trying to start drama, but the other girl. And we kind of hang out at her house, like do the same thing. But then like that one girl who was trying to cause drama, she makes a really good choice at that point. She decides to go home. That was a very good choice on her part, because everything that happens after that is a disaster. I'm not even kidding. Like, seriously, what happened at that night after that is like so bad. I'm like, I envy her. I really wish I would have made that decision just to leave then, because anything that happened like after 7 o'clock that night wasn't good. Allow me to explain. So basically, like, we're just hanging out and like stuff, and here's a really funny story. Like, basically, she brings out like apple cider. Like, don't make fun of me for this, but I've never had apple cider in my life before that happened. and she pretty much like tried to convince us it was like some kind of alcohol and stuff. So I like stupidly like took some of it, even though it like wasn't alcohol. I just like thought it was. I'm not sure why I even took it in the first place. And then I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, she was obviously just like lying her ass off about the side effects and everything. So whatever. That was like kind of a weird thing about that night. And after that, since I actually thought it was alcohol, I was like sort of regretting that decision. Even though it wasn't alcohol, which is kind of weird. Because I thought it was, but it wasn't. So it was just all pretty confusing. I just like did my thing. And then she suddenly tells like me and my friend that she has a ton of family like going over that night. And if we want to stay, like we kind of have to like deal with them. So I think she had about like 6 family members coming over that night. I think it was her nephew, like her niece. Yes, she had a nephew and niece. She has an older sister. And I think her older sister came over too, and also her like uncle and like yeah, her like cousin or something. And then like they're all over, it's loud. They order a bunch of pizza. It's sort of just like your average sort of like busy family type dealio. And then this is where things start to get a little bit weird. So when people like head to bed, basically it's just me, this girl, my friend, and her cousin, like in this like huge like living room type of room. It's kind of hard to explain, but I was like sleeping on the floor next to the couch, like the girl sleeping on the couch, and my friend and the other cousin was sleeping across the room. So basically what happens is about 10 minutes after I'm trying to fall asleep, this girl suddenly, I'm still to this day not sure if she did this on purpose or accident. She literally like falls off of the couch and literally goes like on top of me. I'm not even freaking kidding her. I'm like, and there was like blankets and stuff too. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? And she's like, oh, like when she realizes what just happened. I think she was kind of like half asleep at the time, so she didn't really even know what she was doing. And then she suddenly got off of me, and then I suddenly decided at that point, okay, I'm done. Like, consider I was like 12 or 13 at this time. Obviously, if anything would have happened, I would have gone in huge trouble. So me and my friend just like kind of decided to leave. That was sort of the end of the story there. And yeah, that was pretty much the craziest day in my entire life. Now, I tried to do this all in one take. If you enjoyed this video at any point in time, make sure to drop a like on the video. And also subscribe to my channel for daily GTA 5 content. And this story is true. There's no way to prove it, but I am telling the complete truth here. Everything that happened on that day. And yeah, please be safe, have a nice day, and until next time.